trying to be great, and I'm on my way. Way up, way up, way up. It's never too late, and I'm on my way.
I'ma leave my mark. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set.
With so much negativity being yielded at the youth of our nation, it seems hard to find any signs of a bright future. Coming from a legendary past, the new generation of Bahamians seek to take this nation to heights it's never seen. That's where the youth perspective comes in. We seek to display tomorrow's leaders in every facet of society. Each show will focus on today's pace-setters, trendsetters, movers and shakers, and the next generation of great, impactful Bahamians. We seek to uplift, motivate, and encourage our listeners. Tune in as we address issues of importance with wisdom and intelligence, all from the youth perspective.
I've been diving, heard them say resources slow. I noticed things was getting slow, but man, I really thought that they was lying. How our delicacy could ever become mystery when all around me is the sea.
My, oh my, my, should've left them babies in the sand. Why, oh why, should've give them chance to grow up, should've give them chance to multiply.
We must think about tomorrow.
There's some simple rules to follow. Preservation, moderation. We need some conservation.
Come on. Let you think that too long, even there before the come on. Let them go. If you go before you know, come on.
Mama is crying. Built our lives up on the queen. Now not one piece can be seen. So how are we supposed to feed our children? A booming industry of shells and pearls and beauties of the sea. Now it's just a memory.
If we don't take heed, if we don't slow down, if we mind our greed, this will be our song. If we don't take heed,
So we'll turn around and all the corn gone. We must think about tomorrow. There's some simple rules to follow. Preservation, moderation. We need some conservation. Come on. Little things that too long, leave them there before all the come on. Let them make, let them grow. If you know before you know. Come on.
Chillin' at the fry like hot go. Only thing I be thinking is Henny and Scotch. Crack Dunkin' fritters and plenty of sauce. And when I'm done with it, just send me some more. But you saying no conk though. But I cannot believe it, just cannot perceive it. They gotta be lying, look how big the sea is for real. I like boy with the deal.
It's about conservation, let the count them grow. Watch out for the poachers in the water flow. We used to have so much to count them no. Not import where we used to grow. Everything have a reason. Dive the conch in a season. No them a face extinction. Can't even dive conch when we sleeping.
Little things that too long, leave them there before all the come on. Let them make, let them go. If you don't before you know, come on. We don't wanna live without.
But if we continue this route,
Scotch, Coke and rice, steam, come, queen, come, God. Little things that too long, leave them there before all the come on. Before the Coke is gone. Let them make, let them go. If you don't before you know, come on. Let them grow. Little things that too long, leave them there before all the come on. Let them make, let them grow. If you don't before you know, come on. We must think about tomorrow. There's some simple rules to follow. Preservation, moderation. We need some conservation.
And we're back. Welcome to another edition of The Youth Perspective. Yours truly, Keshagen Jamal Adderley. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in season 5, and it's an amazing experience we're having for this season. A little bit under the weather, but we're going to have a great show nonetheless. And don't forget, if you want to hear this show and our previous shows, you can go on SoundCloud and look up The Youth Perspective or Keshagen Adderley, or you could, if you have an iPhone, you can go in the podcast section and look up The Youth Perspective, Keshagen Adderley. All right. And of course, all our past shows from season 4, 3, and 2 are there for you to be able to listen to. All right. So we're back again with another great show. And we have featured different environmental organizations before, but this is my first time being able to interview the Bahamas National Trust. I'm excited about it. We're talking about Discovery Club and just about the, Bahamas National Trust on the whole. It's going to be a very great show, so I want you to make sure stick in tune. We have the wonderful, the delightful Jewel. She's here joining us this evening. Thank you so much, Jewel, for joining us. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. Yes, like you said, we are here to talk about Discovery Club and the Bahamas National Trust and what we're doing in the lives of our Bahamian youth and trying to make an impact. So a little bit about Discovery Club.
Sure.
We are creating environmental stewards and caretakers of tomorrow. So that's a big deal. As you know or may not know, the Bahamas National Trust manages 32 national parks across the country. So that's a lot to do. You know what I mean? So what we're doing is we are working with our youth to ensure that they have a well-rounded perspective of their Bahamas. So it's a big deal. We do have clubs from the north all down to the south, from Grand Bahama down to Inagua.
Wow.
So it's a big program. But we do want to just encourage those students that have been involved in the program before to continue to be involved in the program. And by doing so, by registering early. We also want to encourage, if you are not a Discovery Club member, that you should ask around. And we do have our Proud to Deliver Discovery Club banners that will be flown across the country at our Discovery Club schools. And that may be whether public or private. We are throughout it all. Okay. So what Discovery Club is about. So essentially, we are immersing kids in the environment, bringing to life the science they learn in school. We're using national parks as outdoor classrooms and also helping young people to build life and leadership skills and also building character. So, like I say, it's a really great program.
Yeah, it's well-rounded.
It's well-rounded. We're looking at the whole person, but taking them not just in the classroom, but also out. We have indoor sessions, outdoor sessions.
Okay, so how important is it for young persons to learn about their environment? We touched a little bit on it in primary school, a little bit in high school, but getting a firm basis of the environment at large.
Essentially, it is important for Discovery Club members, youth, Bahamians, just everyone. If you are in this country, if you're visiting this country, you have to know about the environment. That is whether it's the marine resources, that's the animals that are in the parks, that is the animals that's throughout the country, that's, specific ecosystems. And it's not just that it's we're keeping the ecosystem balance, but also because we're bringing money into the country. Ecotourism is a big industry, and it flies under the radar a lot in terms of being brought to the forefront. Bone fishing, there's shark diving that people come all over the world for, and bird watching. That's a huge.
To see the swimming pigs.
I mean, we need to just kind of go beyond the border.
Right.
Like we have these maybe barriers around ourselves, but we have to go beyond that. And the outdoors is literally this is in our backyard.
Yes,
we have Bahamian boas, we have various types of birds that are here. We have whether it's in the ocean, whether there's all sorts of fish, and it's just a lot going on out there. And we are, I think that the environment ends up being untapped sometimes, and we're not really diving in to get a better understanding of it so that we can protect it. Because I think that a lot of times foreigners come here and they see the value and they can appreciate it, and we may not always do that. Not that we don't, because we do, but just to broaden that and make a better impact.
Yeah, and I also know that there's a big push toward conservation now.
Yeah.
And so it's not just important for kids to know, but also adults, because you want these things that you grew up eating, these things that you grew up enjoying to still be here for your generations to come.
Exactly. Just doing everything with a sustainable mind. Sustainable mind. And again, when your kids are in Discovery Club, they are being exposed to the environment. They're being exposed to animals that they may not understand, or they may not know that much about them. But they're going through the program. They're getting videos. They're getting field trips, snorkeling, getting up close, doing science-based research. It's a lot. It's a lot, and we're really exposing them to the environment and getting them hands-on. Because the thing is, oftentimes when you don't know about something, you may fear it.
Right.
We may fear snakes because we think that, oh my God, they're all gonna kill us. They're poisonous. We gotta chop them up and kill them.
Right.
But that's actually when you get to understand an animal or understand that actually we don't have any poisonous snakes in the Bahamas. So why kill this? You know what I mean?
I understand.
So it's all about perspective and bringing facts to the forefront, and then also getting a better appreciation for the way our environment is and as a whole, species, ecosystems, whether it's caves or blue holes, it's just we're exposing our youth to all of that.
Right, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think what I would remember of what we talked about ecosystems is that each animal plays a role, and so snakes are important, rats are important, roaches are important. All these things that you might not necessarily like, but they play a role in the whole structure of things.
Yeah, and the thing is, some species may be considered as pest species, but like for snakes, for example, they actually mitigate rat populations.
Yes, they do.
So they are controlling the rat population. So if we're killing out our snakes, then we are going to have a bigger population of rats, which carry diseases and are actually harmful to the environment in a way. So it's important to keep that in balance.
Right.
So everything plays an important role, but it's important to keep everything in perspective and keep everything in balance.
Right.
So,
how difficult is it to get a discovery club at your school?
It's actually not difficult.
It's not difficult.
It's not difficult at all. So once we have a teacher or a leader or a community member that's interested in facilitating the program, and you have 25 kids, then you're able to start. We have a annual Discovery Club Leader Symposium, which this year will be July 28th, the last week in July up until August 4th. So it's really important for us to be able to train our leaders. So, even if you're not a science-based person, even if, you may not have all the experience in the world, that's okay. We just want people who are willing to get outdoors and are comfortable outdoors to be able to help and facilitate the program. So we do have the leadership symposium that's happening, August 3rd. I think I said August 4th earlier, but August 3rd. So that's that last week. And then we train them, we expose them first into the environment, show them the field trips, show them the content. So you may not, like I said, you may not need to know every single thing about birds or single thing about specific animals or specific ecosystems, but we give you the foundations. And once we have that, then, we recruit, and what we're doing right now is doing early recruitment for those Discovery Club schools that are already existing, and also spreading the word so that those who may not have a Discovery Club may, they can contact us. And I guess let me just plug in the contact now. So you can call us at 393-1317. That's Bahamas National Trust at 393-1317. Or you can email us at education@bnt.bs.
Okay, I'm telling you. So let's talk about that for a little bit. The Bahamas National Trust, and I know you talked about your work with the parks and everything that you do. But is there any information I think that persons might not necessarily know about the Bahamas National Trust that we could slip in here?
Well, one thing that's really, really important is that, like I said, I think I mentioned this earlier, but we are the national park managers. Some people may hit us up for things that may be out of our jurisdiction, but we are the national park managers. So that means that each and every national park, we play a role in terms of managing and enforcing that. So essentially, that's what we're all about, the national parks,
Right.
and preserving our heritage. So
Are there endangered animals, I guess, in those national parks?
Oh
or
my
how
gosh,
does it?
yes.
Okay.
Well, whether terrestrial or marine, whether it's a terrestrial park or a marine park or a little bit of both, that we have a number of species that are endangered, whether it's sea turtles or sharks. They're all throughout our parks. And terrestrial, we do have endangered species that are terrestrial species in our parks as well. So it's important for us to have a sustainable mindset in terms of our environment, because it's all we have.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
all we have,
and
right.
if we degrade it, and if we pollute it and not check for it, essentially, then what are we going to have? And then again, going back to our bread and butter, we are a tourism-based country.
Yeah.
So when we don't have that, and we're not thinking about keeping the environment pristine, we're not thinking about the sustainability of the things that we do, then we are detrimentally affecting, our environment. So
I understand. Yeah. All right. So now, as we continue to move, and we have just a few minutes left, what about the BNT? Is it volunteer based? If persons wanted to be more hands on, if they wanted to, really be able to help with the environment, can they be able to volunteer? At the BNT?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. We are a nonprofit as well. That's something that we also have to clarify as well. We are a nonprofit, so we are always welcoming volunteers.
Okay.
Again, just call us so we can, know when you're coming, and we'll be gladly willing to accept any volunteers, whether it's for events or it's for helping to maintain
Okay.
our national parks or and stuff like that. So definitely always welcome. If you sign up, be a member.
Yeah.
You can, again, call us at 393-1317 to inquire about membership as well as volunteering.
Yeah, and what's great is that you have national parks throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. So persons listening to us in the Family Island, they can just
Yes.
call the, the main branch
Yeah,
of the BNT.
call the main branch, and
then,
because we have offices throughout.
Okay.
Not on every island where there's a national park, but we do have a number of offices. And again, if you go on our website, you'll see
okay.
where we are, and how you can get in contact with us, and the role that you can play. We have fact sheets on there, how to get involved, when the parks are open, how to get in, and all that is on our website, bnt.bs.
Right. And the Discovery Club, is this the only club that you provide as well, or?
No. We also have our National Park Experience program, where we do tours for the Bahamian schools throughout the country as well. However, with our Discovery Club, it takes it a step further.
Okay.
We bring curriculum. We take them outside. We have trips. It's a full school year long based program.
School year long?
Yeah.
Wow, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay.
Yep. and it's a badge based program. So
Okay.
essentially they earn badges for the topics that they learn about. So if it's if you're learning about birds in the fall, and then you're learning about sea turtles in the spring, or vice versa, or any other of those animals, we have a number of content, science-based content that we present to the kids, and we expose them to the environment through that information. And again, sorry not to get you off.
No, that's fine.
And again, also, like, the Discovery Club kids, they do get amazing opportunities. Once they are a part of the program, they'll get an opportunity to snorkel and kayak and learn how to swim. Also, we are big on camping, so they'll always get an opportunity to camp. You can go bird watching, learn about plants, and also creating community gardens. We've had a number of schools in New Providence, Grand Bahama, and various other islands. Andros as well. Eleuthera, we have a number of schools on those islands where they've started community gardens at their school, and they're growing crops, and they're learning about food, and they're learning about the environment and how to manage that, and also engage with the community, which is really important. Learning about marine life, getting in there, diving in, snorkeling or diving, learning how to swim, getting comfortable in the water. Also about volunteering and inspiring not just maybe their family, but their friends. And Discovery Club members inspire their friends to care about the natural resources that we have. So again, it's a really important program. It's from ages 7 to 18, and they're really making an impact. So we just want to encourage them to, again, register early, our early bird registration for the 2019-2020 school year. And you do get a 10% discount if you are registered by May 31st.
Okay, very nice.
So just, again, try and get in contact with us. You do get a T-shirt, educational material, field trips, free national park access, and so much more.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Through this program. So you can contact us at education@bnt.bs as well as 393-1317.
Yeah, so I think in this program you get a little bit of scouts, you get a little bit of brownies, you get a little bit of GGYA, all that stuff just kind of
Environmental education,
yeah.
molding the whole person, community, becoming citizens, and thinking about their community at large.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It's a lot going on, but you know, it's also fun.
Yeah.
If one thing you will hear
It looks fun.
Discovery Club kids say is that we are having fun, and we are having fun and learning.
Yeah.
You know, and I think once you combine those two elements, you really are making a difference.
Right.
Kids are doing something that they enjoy doing, as well as they are learning while they are having fun. So really important. And they're outside.
Yeah.
You know, they are outside. You know, we're in an age where technology is huge.
Yeah.
It's driving the way we behave, the way we think. And this is an opportunity to disconnect. And we do have technology in our program as well, but there's a time and place for it.
Right.
We are still getting hands-on, which I don't think that you can ever replace hands-on experience. So definitely great program. Again, if you want to get involved, look for our banner at any of the schools. Ask the principal, ask the leaders, is there a Discovery Club here? And if not, you can always contact us and we can figure out how to get into those schools as well.
All right. And I'm telling you, so you need to get on board, find out on Monday. That's the first thing you need to do. Call the schools and find out if they have a Discovery Club. If not, then we need to make your call to the BNT and try to get that rolling, so that you can be up and running for September 2019.
Yes, for our 2019-2020 school year. Yeah, so we definitely want to expand and grow because we don't want to keep this to ourselves. This is an important program, and we're really making a difference in the future Bahamians, not just us today, but the future of the Bahamas. So
I love it.
It's definitely important, and we are excited to hear from you. So call us up, hit us up on email. You can always go on our website as well to find out more information. It's live on there as well. Our registration forms are on there. So definitely we'll be looking to hear from everyone.
Before I let you go, closing comments go to you.
So I will say that we do have opportunity today, and the future is now. So it's important for us to grab a hold of our future today and really take charge and be the difference. So we can do all of that by focusing on today. And if we have kids, definitely exposing them to what we have right in our backyard. And you can do so through the Discovery Club program. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And again, thank you, Bahamas, for listening.
And give us that telephone number one more time.
Yes, you can contact us at 393-1317. And again, the email address is education@bnt.bs. Looking forward to hearing from you all.
All right, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this edition of the Youth Perspective. We had Jewel here, and of course, representing the Discovery Club, the Bahamas National Trust, and of course, you could give them a call today if you want the Discovery Club in your school, or if it's already there, then go ahead and take part in it, be a part of this wonderful experience. It's great for your kids in this time, in this place. We need to be outdoors. We need to get that fresh air in our lungs, and we need to get acclimated to our environment to make sure that we are well-rounded citizens in our Bahama land, particularly because we're surrounded by water. So you definitely want to know different aspects of the environment. All right. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next edition of the Youth Perspective.
So back into the woods I go. Up into the hills I go. So I lift up mine eyes to the hills from whence cometh my help. Knowing ultimately it comes from you. Finding it hard nowadays to justify the way I elevate my selfish the city, what a pity. Searching for some peace of mind. I rode into the highways and the byways, but they were moving too fast for me. I gotta slow it down before I lose control, 'cause all that glitters isn't gold. So back into the world up into the hills I go. When I take a look around me at all these things you gave me, I'm so glad that you saved me. Now I live in fear no longer. I'm only getting stronger, stronger than I've ever been before. So back into the world up into the hills I go. So back into the world up into the hills I go.
I'm trying to be great, and I'm on my way, way up, way up, way up. It's never too late, and I'm on my way.
I'ma leave my mark. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set,
I hope you enjoyed another edition of the Youth Perspective. Stay tuned for more interviews, more in-depth conversation, great music as we seek to encourage, empower, impact, and uplift our youth of this nation. Here on the Youth Perspective, we'll see you next time right here on the Youth Perspective with Keshagen Jamal.